Today I want to address a matter of great concern, the undemocratic nature of the new mayor's powers that have been bestowed upon our city's leader. In a democratic society, it is imperative to ensure that power is distributed and exercised in a fair and accountable manner. Unfortunately, these recent changes in our city's governance have real serious questions about the erosion of our democratic principles. First and foremost, let us discuss the concentration of power in the hands of the mayor. With these newly granted mayor powers, we have witnessed a significant shift in the balance of power within our local government. These expanded powers allow the mayor to make decisions autonomously, bypassing all the checks and balances that traditionally existed to ensure accountability and transparency. Such an accumulation of power in a single individual's hand goes against the very essence of democracy, where power is supposed to be dispersed amongst different branches and representatives. Moreover, the new mayor's powers undermine the principle of representation. In a democratic society, elected officials are meant to serve as a voice of the people, reflecting and acting upon the interests and concerns of their constituents. However, with the increased authority given to the mayor, the voice of the people can easily be silenced or even ignored. Decisions made by the mayor may not necessarily align with the will of the people, or they may not take into account the diversity of the perspectives within our city. This kind of lack of representation erodes the democratic fabric of our society, leaving citizens feeling unheard and disempowered. Furthermore, the concentration of power in the hands of the mayor creates a fertile ground for potential abuse of authority. Without having proper checks and balances, there is a higher risk of corruption, favoritism, and the manipulation of public resources for personal gain. The absence of accountability mechanisms weakens the ability of the citizens to hold their leaders responsible for their actions, thereby diminishing the foundations of a healthy democratic society. Another concerning aspect for the new mayor's powers is the diminished role of citizen participation. Democracy thrives when citizens are actively engaged in decision-making processes. However, the concentration of power in the mayor's hands limits the opportunities for citizens to contribute to policy making and governance. The input and perspectives of the people are essential in developing policies that truly reflect the needs and aspirations of the community. By sidelining citizen participation, we risk alienating the very people our elected officials are meant to serve. In conclusion, the recent expansion of the mayor's powers in our city has raised significant concerns about the erosion of the democratic values. The concentration of power, the lack of representation, the potential for abuse, and the diminished roles of citizen participation are all distressing signs of an undemocratic system. As citizens, it is our responsibility to critically examine these changes, raise our voices, and demand restoration of the democratic principles. Let us not forget that democracy is not a static concept. It requires constant vigilance and active participation to thrive. I'm Lisa Robinson, your Pickering City Councilor. Thank you, and God bless.